is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Brandon. I love Christmas movies.
I'm Dan, and I despise Christmas movies.
Okay.
I'm Alonzo, and I need to work on my crinkles. And this
is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Happy Bramble Fest Day, everybody.
That's right.
It's great to be here today.
It's weird, and you always typically have some weird things in your rider, but you said for Festive Friday that you want to be in Greenville for all of Bramble Fest festivities, but you demand to be flown home to record the Festive Friday episode and then immediately flown back. And we accommodated that because you're a legend. But this is weird.
What seemed to be easier was actually I had y'all fly in my bookcase.
Yes.
So that I could just be in another room in Greenville.
that's
right. What
and
flights
then
did I
afterwards
book?
you'll fly it all back.
No, he needed a separate flight for the cinder blocks that are a part of the bookshelf.
Because y'all wanted to give me some new ones in Greenville. Like, no. It has to be the original ones people
Cinder
will be
blocks.
able to tell.
Well,
That's right.
and also it's part of it. Like
It's part of it.
it's part of you. It's like I need to wear like special socks, and I need my
the whole thing.
my bookshelf. It's great to be here,
What a
though.
diva.
It is not too
Unbelievable.
late. DeckTheHallmark.com/fest. You can just go last second, get a virtual ticket. And Alonzo's going to be joining us later today at Bramble Fest to review another Christmas movie.
It's the most programming we've ever done at Bramble Fest ever. If you get a virtual ticket, you're going to have stuff that you can watch. Even if you're not there for it all weekend, if you got stuff to do over the weekend, you're going to have it. And you can watch it whenever you want, and you're not going to want to miss it. Great stuff.
It's good.
All the co-hosts are earning their keep this weekend.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Come hang out with us. But we got to talk about the Christmas Mixer first, everybody.
Yes.
A movie that promised in the log line a magical mixer.
So I'm hoping this isn't like a kitchen utensil or appliance, right? Like it's not. There couldn't be.
It is a magical mixer.
This is like a college freshman get together for like a party.
It's going to be a
mixer.
magical mixer. Well, let's find out. Now, this movie originally aired on LUV TV, which is a YouTube channel, on December 1st, 2025. And then everywhere else, the Plutos, the Tubies, the et ceteras, soon thereafter. So shout out LUV TV, LUV, for
Great,
all of
Love
your movie needs, I guess. And it went a little something like this. Daria was working a local news at the local news channel with her cameraman, Sam, until they don't anymore. Station's doing some cuts, and Daria and Sam get the axe. Real sad, but what can you do? She takes a bunch of interviews that are about like anything that she can think of. Podcasting, an influencer liaison, things that she's just not passionate about. It's not going great. Sam calls her, asks how she's doing, and he's experiencing the same thing, just not sure what to do. She invites him over to her parents' house for dinner and to just hang, and he tries some cookies and is blown away by these cookies. And apparently, they have a family recipe box that gets passed down from generation to generation with all of the family's recipes. He has an idea. What if we do an online channel, like a LUV TV YouTube channel? Whoa! And we go live every day, and you make one of these recipes. We go through the recipe. How many holiday recipes could you possibly have in that box?
Not many, no way.
Maybe about 25? Could we make it about
what?
maybe 20? Maybe do one every day.
What I'm thinking?
We do one every day. And so she's not sure about this, but what else do they have going on? Literally nothing. And so they go live for the first day, make some sugar cookies, and it's a hit! For day two.
It was a hit.
For day two. That's a movie that I want to circle back
Come on.
I want
to rewatch. 10-year anniversary, we're rewatching that one. It was a hit.
It was a hit.
Man.
Christmas in Carolina.
That's not I'm Lonely too, is it?
Yeah.
I
Oh
believe it
my
is I'm
gosh.
Lonely.
Yeah, that's I'm
What an all-timer.
It's there if you can hear. Anyway, sorry, got a little distracted there. Christmas in Carolina.
Happens to the best of us.
That one.
That one. We can't think of the name of it. Gary Dordan's in. I'm going to look that up. That's going to narrow it down.
Perfect. Yeah. For day 2, Sam comes out from behind the camera, and the crowd in the chat goes wild. They love the chemistry between Daria and Sam. And as they go on, gotta be honest, all anyone is caring about during these live streams is the shipping of Sam and Daria. But then Sam gets an offer to be head camera operator out of town. Whoa. He tells Daria about this and she's like, you have to do this. Please leave. Sam is like, but there's still 7 recipes left. Daria's like, I want you to go. And then shakes his hand. So, I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do with that. Everyone is mad that he's gone, and the barbecue guy is like, why didn't you tell him to stay? He loves you. Well, it's time for the final bake, and she gets all in her feelings thinking about Sam. She's like on the verge of tears during this live stream. So to cheer herself up, she's going to take this live stream on the road to go to her parents' house and do the final bake with her mom. But guess who also shows up? It's Sam, and Sam shoots his shot live on the air. The crowd is loving it. They're eating it up. They end up kissing. The crowd is pumped. And we're going to keep this live stream show thing going. Maybe launch other shows between her mom and her grandma. And the whole thing is going to be an absolute enterprise. And Sam and Daria kiss some more. And that, my friends, was
the Christmas Mixer. We did it.
So it was not a gathering.
No, it's just it's a mixer, like a stand mixer. Yeah.
Did you find out?
The Gary Dordan movie is rolling into Christmas.
No, that's not that.
That's not.
No, that was the roller rink one.
Yeah, but when he shows up in that army jacket was really really funny.
I bet somebody in the chat.
Yeah,
knows.
it's a different movie. Yeah. What movie is it? We need to figure it out.
Well, I will say today at Bramblefest later this afternoon, we're going to be reviewing Christmas Snowed In with the Prince, a very specific title.
Wow.
Christmas Snowed In with the Prince?
With a Prince.
With any Prince.
And a Prince.
Okay, got it.
Christmas Snowed In with the Prince.
Got it.
What should we call it?
No.
You know the kind.
No. Christmas Snowed In with the Prince.
No, there's no any sort of punctuation in there.
Christmas Snowed In with the Prince.
I hate that so much.
I bet it's going to be good.
They're packing in so much information in that title.
Yeah.
Like they can't get definitive with the
Speaking of Tell Not Show once again.
Trust us. All right, we'll be right back here on Deck the Hallmark. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking about LUV TV's The Christmas Mixer. It's time for us to share our thoughts on it. It's time for the hot take. I'm going to start with you, Alonzo. Alonzo, what do you think about The Christmas Mixer?
I got to say, this movie is a lot more ambitious than I thought it was going to be. First of all, like, we're so used to these movies where, oh, you've got 6 days to put on the Christmas carnival. Panic. But, oh, you've still got time to, make cookies and go for a sleigh ride and decorate this tree and do all these things that are not the Christmas festival. This movie is about them doing a thing, and they do the thing. Like, there is so much time in this film devoted to the live cooking spots. I was like, wow.
That's true. Yeah.
Usually these movies would sort of reference them. You'd see a little bit of them, and then they'd get on to all their other shenanigans. But no, we're doing it. We are doing the segments.
Yeah, we also see why maybe they don't show us as much live stream in the other movies.
That case could also be made. But
your point is valid.
I admire that they lean into it. I also admire period flashbacks with real world systemic sexism. You know, like that. They are biting off a lot here. Is there a raft of wait, what's here? Sure there is. does the mixer wind up not being magical
At
in the
all.
slightest?
Yeah.
Also, yes.
Very disappointed.
Maybe
by
the
that.
worst title movie of the year.
Yeah, and I love a standing mixer. We have the KitchenAid, breast cancer pink one, and it's served us in good stead for decades.
A stand
now.
mixer. I wouldn't bake without a stand mixer.
Yeah,
it's great.
for sure. You wouldn't. But yeah, I admired the moxie of this movie, and there were aspects of it that I thought were really terrific. But it's also maybe its grasp exceeded its reach, or vice versa. I never remember what that phrase is.
Yeah. Yep.
From the Prestige, obviously.
Of course.
Outside of the fact that I am livid at the lack of magic in this movie, I am promised magic mixer, not only in the log line, but also when she says, "This is my family mixer," it's said to be magical.
Yeah, there's no magic in it at all. Not even a
No
little bit.
magic to be had, and that's disappointing. But aside from that,
In that it's really old and still works.
yes,
I guess.
that's the magic. It's how is this thing still running? Aside from that, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought these two leads were really quite charming, and I don't feel like I had seen either of them in anything else before. So I really liked them. A really fun premise. There's a little bit of a lull in the middle of it. I'll be honest with you. You can only do so many. It's tough because it's like we see the live streams and we're like, good, they're doing the thing. But also, there's only so many times you could do the thing before I'm like, well, okay, so what's going to happen next with the movie? But as we've seen a lot of stinkers, and this one kind of stands out as like, oh, I could have seen this movie landing on Hallmark or Up or
I think
something
you
like
might
that.
this holiday season.
Perhaps this holiday season.
Maybe next Christmas in July.
Maybe
Who knows?
next year. Yeah. So I really enjoyed this movie. Dano?
Yeah, this movie's bad, but it knows exactly what it is. It lands the plane in 80 minutes. It is here and then it's gone. It is a movie that the stakes could not be lower. I didn't actually think about Alonzo saying they like what you said. Like I didn't even think about the fact that they spend more time doing the thing in this movie than these movies typically. A lot to that, and there are some pros and cons there. So it is comparatively to what we've been watching. It is a breezy, quick, very airy movie with not a lot of attachment. It really doesn't matter if they end up together at the end. Like it's so incredibly just like they do the thing, and it is low budget, but it feels like they made the most of it. And I think the movie isn't good, but the two leads are attractive enough and have chemistry. So yeah, I don't know if you know this. It's called The Christmas Mixer. Movie's barely about a mixer, and there's no magic in it at all. Hard to give this a thumbs up at that point. A slew of wait, what? So I don't disagree. I just think my spectrum of acceptable for these is a little bit different, and I don't like this is enough to get you guys your fix. It just isn't. It's just not how I really would like to spend my 83 minutes. So there's that. But of the most recent crop of movies, like if we were doing all three, like the last three at the same time, right. I guess on the cards, I would probably choose this one because of its runtime, and I think it knows just how bad it is. So there's that.
Okay, fair enough. Let's get to all the feels. Alonzo?
Yeah, I agree with Dan. The stakes couldn't be lower here. And that kind of, I think, makes it cozier in the same way that like Great British Baking Show is a reality show where they're all trying to win a cake stand and everyone's being very nice to each other and they aren't doing that American, I'm not here to make friends thing. Yeah. Like it's that level of like, okay, this is very comforting because nothing bad is going to happen in the slightest. I will also say that this movie might be more on top of the current state of the media than The Devil Wears Prada 2. That movie tries to pretend that magazines are still a thing, and they barely are. Yeah. Whereas this one, the whole thing of them getting laid off from their morning show because they're just going to go take the network feed, relevant, believable, zeitgeist. That is what's happening now with so much of the local media. I mean, frankly, it was a bit of a stretch that he even has a job as a cameraman. That would be a robot, frankly, in most TV stations. But yeah, the media professionals finding themselves out of a job and having to make up their own thing. Welcome to my world, baby. That I thought was, given how often we've seen movies get things like journalism and television and whatever else wrong, that felt like they were getting it right.
Yeah, and in a movie that premiered on a YouTube channel. Sure.
Yeah, man.
This is just where we are.
Have you heard of Backrooms? I don't know if you heard $300 million at the box office.
Exactly. Yeah, YouTube is where it's all happening. And look, we could go back and look at all the baking movies and shows that we've had to sit through for this program. You're not going to see nearly as many offset spatulas as you do in this one. So kudos.
And to that point, I've seen a lot of baking movies, and my feels is the Pfeffernuss cookie, which did I say that correctly, Alonzo?
Yes, Pfeffernuss.
I was not familiar with these cookies. They look delicious. Have you had a Pfeffernuss?
I have. I hope there are recipes because a lot of these sounded real delish.
I know. I wanted to try many of them, but that was the one that was a real standout for me. Like they actually made the things and they looked good.
What about the cookie she was dipping in white chocolate? That was the one that I really liked.
That was the
dark
Pfeffernuss.
Chocolate cookie.
That was
Oh no, you're right.
What was it?
It was her family's dark chocolate cookie recipe, but she was making it the way his family does it, which is with the white chocolate.
I mean, I was sold. That was, I'll take that as mine.
All right, very good. Let's take out all of our cookies.
Well, there you have it.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the Wait, What, and the What, the Hallmark here on Deck the Hallmark. Uh-oh.
Whenever you're ready.
There it is. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking about the Christmas mixer. To the movie's credit, they don't say magical Christmas mixer.
They don't.
In the title.
But I mean, if you say the name of the thing, it should be pretty prominent. And it's not even really
implied.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get to the Wait, What. So we're talking about what in this movie made us go, wait, what? You said there's a few, Alonzo. So let's get to it. What you got?
Well, first of all, I think this relationship should be over before it begins because his coffee order is a double espresso over ice with honey.
That's a weird order. That's a weird one.
All the ews. No, thank you.
All the He doesn't deal with refined sugar. He just deals with honey, straight up.
Honey, yeah. She talks several times about how, when she was a kid, that she did it all with the Easy Bake Oven. The Easy Bake Oven does not require actual recipes. The Easy Bake Oven has like weird powder or chemical powder packets that you stir with water and you put over a light bulb and you get something that sort of resembles a cookie or a pie, and it's gross, but hey, you baked something. But it is not in any way in the neighborhood of actual baking.
So nobody would be like a famous baker wouldn't be like, I really learned to hone my craft as a 7 or 8 year old on the Easy Bake.
Yeah, sure, you would have had one,
and it would have been inspiring, but you wouldn't have been like figuring out recipes and what works and does. Okay, I got you.
By the time you're like 11, 12, you maybe would graduate to the real oven. I think. Move over empty coffee cup and make way for empty cookie tin.
Oh, you're right.
She brings a tin of cookies to the radio DJ, which is basically her passive-aggressive way of trying to see if there's a job there. And the radio DJ opens it, talks about, I love your cookie, blah, blah. I close it again. There is not a crumb in that tin. It is shiningly empty.
It's clean.
And it's like, why open it?
Yeah.
Why open it? If you're not even going to bother to put in some prop cookies, for heaven's sake. One thing, as much as I admired the flashback and that it actually dealt with things that were happening back then, which was that women would routinely get overlooked for promotions in favor of men who had families that they had to support, whereas women working like, well, their husband was making the real money. This was just like some hobby for them or whatever. That wig is bananas.
It was prominent. Speaking of prominent, more prominent than the mixer is the wig. Yes.
Yeah, that called the Christmas wig. I think.
Right. Yeah.
young Nana Shirley is sporting that. Yeah. Whew.
Hey, true story. I had someone in the year of our Lord 2017, a boss of mine, tell me that a promotion needed to go to a man over a woman because he was head of household, and I said that was not legal.
Yeah.
And in no uncertain terms and stronger than I just said it. But yeah, worst boss I ever had. Back to you, Alonzo.
Yeah, this is like the Ruth Bader Ginsburg story about like, all the women in her class at Harvard Law got invited to this dinner and they were like, why are you even here? You're taking a space that could have gone to a man,
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't see that very often in these movies. So I appreciated that little.
That was easily the only part of this movie that had any weight at all. And it was nice. It was nice to have. Yeah.
Why does she need a cameraman?
God, thank you.
Like,
I thought it was going to get to me. I did.
Every so often she'd be like, hey, close up, but for the most part, it is a fixed image on a tripod. It's like, he's just kind of standing there, occasionally reading the what's going on in the chat, much like this show. But it's like, the idea would be like, most cooking things you see online, like Alison Roman or somebody, or back when the BA Test Kitchen was happening, there's multiple cameras because you want to have like one that's showing you everything, one that's going to get closer up on the food, one that's going to, exactly. You want some choice.
Like maybe that. Yeah.
Like this, for instance, YouTube is where it's all happening here. She is dressed for summer. For as much as they keep talking in this movie about the snow and it's so cold and how can you stand it? Don't you miss the sun? Blah, blah, blah. He takes her to that barbecue place and she's wearing like a white short sleeve kind of twin set sort of sweater over a little thing. And it's like, okay, fine. I'm not going to be a stickler about wearing white after Labor Day, but it is a short sleeve, thin cotton thing. And it's like, where's the flannel? Where are the cable knit sweaters? If it's so freaking cold outside that we have to keep mentioning how cold it is, like you got to fake it a little better, movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess this was actually a feel. The idea of a couple in the process of getting together, having this external pressure from fans wanting them to get together is an interesting idea. And I'm glad they at least touched on it, but they only kind of touch on it. I think everybody who works in television takes it for granted that you're going to have to move for jobs. Like when you're establishing your career, like, you go to the next market, wherever the thing is, and they really make it out to a thing where it's like, he should know that was on the table. And I mean, like, she's the one who's being realistic about it. She's like, no, you got to go. This is the gig you wanted. This is the promotion you wanted. And he's all like, but I love you, and it's I didn't quite buy that. I need to ask Daniel, since he is the pro here.
Uh-oh.
Does a brisket love a smoker?
Okay, so a couple things. If we're going to do barbecue, let's do it right now. I did have barbecue on my list. Stop it. You stop it.
No. He says he loves you like a brisket loves a smoker. I'm like, I think a smoker loves a brisket.
Yeah, a smoker loves
more than
a brisket.
A brisket loves a smoker.
Yeah, a brisket
right?
loves. I guess you could say that, like, you need to smoke the brisket.
I
That's
knew
the best
right
way.
away when we walked into this barbecue restaurant in upstate New York that we were.
Well, what's wild is they go through this whole thing where the guy. I think you're right, Alonzo, but also like I'd be willing to grant them that because they're trying for him to say, "Hey, I know real barbecue and I found it, and that's why I go here and it's legit." My big problem was in all of my years of barbecuing and also going to barbecue establishments, I have never once heard a barbecue sauce labeled as extra smoky. Here's the thing, gang, about barbecue. If you're putting smoke in your sauce, you're not a barbecue restaurant.
Like, you've already failed.
The smoke is real smoke. It's not liquid smoke that you bought in the store. It's real smoke from burning real wood in a real smoker. The sauce is the sweet, tangy, for some of you heathens out there, ketchup-y thing that you put on the smoked meat to
the
give
finishing note.
Yeah, to give it a sweet, smoky combo. This guy orders extra smoky barbecue sauce. What are we doing? That is not a thing. It is not a thing. Extra smoky barbecue sauce? Get out of here, movie. You don't even know. You think barbecue's getting out your Weber and throwing some burgers on there. You don't know what you're talking about. That was hilarious. Thank you. That was Dan's Barbecue Corner. Back to you, bro.
Anything else, Alonzo?
Yeah, just two quickies.
Sure.
at the Nana Shirley at the end says, "Call me from your mom's place," and her dad is running the camera.
That's right.
And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that is
Son.
stone cold, Nana Shirley.
Yeah.
Just pretend he doesn't even exist. And then I wrote down, ending is as hard to believe as Disclosure Days.
People believe the news, Alonzo. That's how we do it in 2026. Come on.
We're all gather around our sets.
Yeah.
At one point, the first time Daria talks to Nana, Daria, this is a classic. I love it when this happens, but Daria is doing standard speakerphone, and then Nana is doing a pristine FaceTime video
she
call.
is. Yep.
She looks phenomenal.
Yep.
Almost as if it was not a phone and it was.
Maybe she's got grandma's ring light from Christmas Writer.
Grandmas be cooking these days with their FaceTime. It doesn't matter if you're calling me with voice. I will do video and I will look great. At one point early on in the live stream, she's like showing pictures of the like women that came before her with the recipe boxes and whatnot. She shows pictures. When she says her Aunt Charlotte and shows her picture, there's a bunch of laughing emojis. And I'm like,
that's weird.
well, that's mean.
And Charlotte was hysterical.
Sweet Charlotte. She looked perfectly like a kind lady. I don't know why we're laughing at her. That's tough. At the end, when they do the flashback and they show Nana sad about the job not going to her, she does go to her dining room table in the middle of the house and cry. And then when her husband and kid walk in, she goes, "You weren't supposed to see me like this." Well, maybe go to a room. You could
The
not
most
be more
decorative room in the house.
you could not be more visible
right.
in your house to the people that you live with than in the center of it.
If anyone was ever in our dining room growing up, something was wrong.
So that did make me giggle. And then the entire final live stream is
Hysterical.
a mess. We go from camera to phone to home to phone.
Were they live in the drive over?
I don't know.
So crazy.
The whole thing was a mess. And the fact that she could just like pull up her phone and it would automatically switch to it as the live feed was, whatever. It's fun. We're having fun. Dano?
So I got one quick one and then two doozies that we still haven't covered somehow. There's some left over. She's making these cookies. She dips in white chocolate. They look great. She doesn't dip the last one in white chocolate. She does all of them but one and doesn't do the last one, and it drove me nuts. Maybe it was just me.
She wants one her way.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Travis is a guy that is commenting on the video offering the lead a job.
Yes.
He literally offers a job by commenting on a video.
Right.
First of all, wild. Second of all, Travis, we are told later by Nana or someone that Travis was very impressed by this guy's camera work. What? I don't know if you know this. Her dad took over and everything just moved smoothly along. How in the world did you operate a single cam Instagram show, which is usually operated by no one, and you were so good at it that you got offered a head cameraman job at a news network?
Was Travis his former boss?
I think so.
The station he couldn't
Man, dude, I saw you on that single cam cooking show for Instagram. You were crushing it on that camera. Oh, her dad did just as good a job? Never mind. I guess it just was easy. I think that was the problem. And then last one, very rarely do I watch these movies and get such a crazy like spit take. I had a spit take watching this movie, and it was she goes to Nana's house and they're talking about the recipe box, and they're like, we should make these digital so we can hold them for all time. And I believe it's Nana that says, I'll take care of that later. The library has all the scanner bells and whistles. I'm sorry. What? The scanner bells and whistles? Have you met this phone? It can scan everything into a document for you. Was Kinko's closed? Is that what happened there? I'll do that. I'd love to scan these right now. I got to go to the library, though. They have all the scanner bells and whistles.
Look, Grandma took a class in 2012, and that's how she does it.
I love the idea that the scanner bells and whistles. This is like someone that still balances their checkbook with paper. They're like, I'll take care of this tomorrow when I get out my ledger and balance my checkbook.
Gotta get all my colors of ink out.
It was frowned upon by my whole family when I told them. I immediately was like, I just do it online. Like, I remember that conversation, but that was 25 years ago. Like, guys, the library having all the scanner bells and whistles, boy, for everything else they did right from a tech standpoint, they had a big swing and a miss there. That's crazy.
I'll say this, though. I'm such a traditionalist that I was like, just only use the scans if you need them. Still use the nice box.
Well, yeah, you scan them so you don't lose them.
Yeah, of course. But I don't want
so
the
they can all
box.
access it.
I don't want the box to go away. I don't want the recipe box with the original recipes written by the family of old. I don't want it to go away. I don't want it to go away.
Of course not.
Dano? I mean, Alonzo, it's time for What the Hallmark. It's where we wonder what could have been. Maybe have get some clarity questions we still have. What is still wondering about? I'll start with you, Alonzo.
Over, Roger. Okay, I had two, actually. One is I really want to know about her petting zoo story.
Which
got crazy ratings for that morning show. I need to know what she uncovered there exactly. And then also just the fact that we have a Christmas movie with a lead named Daria made me want to see a Christmas movie about Daria.
Yeah. All right.
Like the animated MTV character. I think a Daria Christmas would be amazing.
I don't know who Daria is.
All right, well.
You're
Different generation.
in for a treat.
Yeah.
I envy you getting to see Daria for the first time.
To see Daria for the first time, of course.
After losing her dream TV job before Christmas, Daria starts a holiday baking show from her loft, with help from her friend Sam and a magical family mixer.
It's right there. It's right there, guys.
Release the magical mixer cut. They even say it in the movie.
It's crazy.
Where is it? Where'd the magical mixer bit go? It was clearly a part of the script originally, and they scrapped it. And dadgummit, I'm not pleased with that.
The functional mixer.
Where is it?
The functional Christmas mixer.
Where is the magic?
I would watch the functional Christmas mixer. What a movie.
You did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Turns out I did.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we see what's going on through the lens of the camera. So we see what the camera is seeing. And I think that's fine for this movie. Sure. But there's one time where we're watching through the lens of the camera where it says live video ended and then suggestions for other videos pop up on our screen.
I kind of loved that because that is what you would get if you were watching this on YouTube.
But we're not. The point of view of the viewer of the movie is through the lens of the camera, not the phone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So why in the world would we get that like we're on a smartphone watching this? We're not. We're watching
we get
through
the lens of the live feed,
but
we see the comments.
We see the comments. That's true.
Graphics,
but that's not when it happens.
Okay.
It happens when it's through when when he's shooting it.
Right.
And I just was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. That's all I got.
Maybe it's just you.
Clearly, you guys loved it. There you go.
I thought it was a cool idea, but you're right. It does shift perspective.
Yeah, but also if you're ending a live video, then it won't suggest you more videos to watch. You haven't been watching a video. You get suggestions when you're watching a video. And they're not watching; they're recording the video.
If through the POV of YouTube, you would get those recommendations.
Right. But that's
through the POV of the camera shooting the thing, you would not.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, we did it, everybody.
And next week we're going to Christmas Prince Snow In. We're here and we're going to stay here.
Not quite. Christmas snowed in with a prince.
There it is. Got it.
Christmas snowed in with a prince.
We need to make sure everybody knows it's a Prince movie.
1283 Maple Drive.
Dang it, it's Christmas.
I need a holiday. I need a disaster, and I need a person.
Quick. Go.
Yeah. Christmas snowed in with a
Prince. Yes.
So you can join us for that. It's happening in just a little bit at Bramblefest with our live feed. If you want to join us for that, check thehallmark.com/fest. and or you'll hear it when it comes out in a couple weeks here. Until then, maybe the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas! Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray and that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, go to deckthehallmark.com. Follow us on the socials at Deck the Hallmark and give us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts to help others find the show and to help out the program financially and to have the best time on the internet. Join BrambleJamPlus.com. Become a double-decker, ad-free podcasting.
45 and 45.
That's right. Live video watch.
We're almost
movie
halfway
chat.
there.
So much more. We have BrambleJamPlus.com.